2FM, we're in the Heineken room here. We're joined by, you see the way I got to sit closest to him? Paolo Nutini has joined us on the couch. Hello, Paolo.
Hello.
Paolo, you're going to be on stage in about an hour and a half time, so I can't keep you for too long.
No.
You're looking amazing.
I've tried to cut my hair.
Yourself? Or did you pay a hairdresser to do it?
I started, it was originally done by the hairdresser, but then I had to give myself a wee trim at the back.
Shows.
It gets a bit dodgy around here. I kind of hacked away at
It's looking pretty good, in fairness, for itself. A homemade job.
No,
Excellent.
just the trim, but I got it cut in Amsterdam. So, yeah.
Is your summer a bit like that? Amsterdam
cut.
for a haircut, pick up the paper tomorrow in
Amsterdam-
France, then Venice the next day.
I tried to, if I get time off, I try to spend most of it in Amsterdam. Especially in the sunshine, you know, Amsterdam's amazing in the sunshine.
It's a city full of culture. Obviously, there's so much to do.
That's it, you know. It's just nice big parks, loads of people sitting around, friendly people. They get some lunatics, but there's lunatics
You get
everywhere.
them everywhere.
Everywhere.
Paolo, I remember meeting you a couple of months ago, and at the time I made you try on a T-shirt to do with Larry Gogan. Larry Gogan does a quiz called the Just a Minute Quiz. It's the longest running quiz in the country, in the world, in fact, radio quiz. But we have a brand new quiz for you today. Because it's oxygen. Oxygen is one of the elements on the periodic table.
Yes.
So Paddy came up with this game show called Play Your Periodic Table Right.
It's a bit like if you've ever seen Brucey Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right.
Yes,
It's
of course I
similar
have.
to that, my friend, all right? Are
Okay.
you in the room? Are you on the same page?
I'll give him my best shot. I can't say I'm too
You see how this works?
knowledgeable about the old periodic
Listen,
table.
it's a guessing game. So oxygen has, on the periodic table, has a value of 8.
Right.
An atomic weight of 8. So our first one is oxygen
Atomic
with 8.
weight, eh?
You need to guess is in the style of Play Your Cards Right with Bruce Forsyth and the crowd going higher, higher, lower, lower. You have to guess, is the next card higher or lower than number 8? Paolo Nutini. Higher, higher, lower, lower. Higher, higher, lower, lower.
Let's see. I'm going to go higher.
Higher. He says higher. The next one is.
Yes.
You knocked into him. Is 118.
118 is the top card on the periodic table, my friend, all right? So you've got to ask yourself, higher or lower than Uno?
This is a no-brainer, this one. I love this game.
Snaps for Paolo. Higher or lower, Paolo?
Higher or lower, Paolo?
I'm going to go lower.
Lower. It's the final one, hydrogen. You're on
So
a
guess
roll,
what the
my
next
friend.
one's gonna be?
I think you're on a roll here, my friend. What do you reckon? Higher or lower? He's going higher.
higher.
It's calcium. Them bones need calcium. It's number 20 on the periodic table.
And the next one could be difficult. Higher or lower, Paolo Nutini. All your credibility lies on this.
Lower.
You're gonna go
Lower,
Lower.
than
He
20.
says lower. This is you will go top of the player periodic table. Right table. Good God.
We don't even remember the name of the quiz.
It's
Here we go.
lower. 10
Hey!
neon. Paulo, you're on a roll, my friend. Higher or lower than neon. This quiz could go on all night.
It could go.
We won't make it go on all night. Look, I'm going to say to you, right, stylishly.
So I'm winning. then.
You've won. You've technically won.
I've won. Brilliant.
And your prize is to tell me how in God's name do you manage to keep your trousers and your shoes so clean at a festival weekend?
Well, I just got here.
Oh, that's
Oh, I thought you'd been hanging out all weekend.
No, I couldn't. I had to. We had some more gigs, so I got here. I've cut those. Don't worry, they'll change. I brought some backup wellies as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are they stylish ones or are they just practical ones?
No, they're hunter ones, man. But they're not very stylish. But you'd fucking think they would be for the amount it costs, man.
How much are your
I went
ones?
into the shop. They can have these wellies. Yeah. What?
And did they say, that's Paolo Nutini buying wellies? Did
Yeah.
they say that? Did they recognise you?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Paulo.
I was hoping if they did, they would give me a freebie.
Paul, I want to ask you something about. I know Ruth hasn't got a massive interest in this, but you're a massive football fan, isn't that correct?
Well, I do like football, yeah, but I really, it's all about the one team,
Go on.
the only team.
Who?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Who do you
I don't
think?
follow football. I have no idea.
Oh, the mighty Celtic.
We're on off season, but what do you reckon? Ruth's got
We just
her eyes
we just
glazed.
beat Perth Glory 2-0 today.
In Australia.
They just went we get beat the first time off of the West Coast Mariners or something, Central Coast Mariners. I don't know how many games you've even played, but yeah, but we're back on track.
Ruth is looking for a team to support. For a while, she was following Spurs. I just thought maybe you
Spurs
could.
are okay.
Spurs are up, but she needs a Scottish team. So maybe for Glasgow Celtic, is there a couple of players that she should watch out for? That if she was in maybe out on a night out, she could maybe show off her new skills.
I don't like the way your head moves there, Paolo.
I'm sure they'd all love it. No, who's the man just now? Gary Hooper.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary Hooper.
Is he not
Striker. He's a striker.
Was he not a comedian with a fez?
Gary Hooper.
Gary Cooper.
She's good, man, but keep going.
Good.
Give her the manager.
We got
That'll
Gary
be
Hooper.
something.
We got Neil Lennon.
He's the manager.
He's the manager.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And one of the old players will get. You'll know this guy, the Honduran. He's a Giri.
He's a Gary, yeah. He's a defender.
He's a good. He's a good.
Before you
He's
go,
a Giri.
there's
Good.
some great chance. Do you have any chance you could teach Ruth, Paolo?
There's some great
Glasgow
chance.
Celtic. Maybe a clean one. I don't know if there are any clean
Sorry,
ones.
there just isn't.
Will you whisper one to me?
There isn't. I'm afraid.
Whisper one to me.
Oh God.
Whisper one.
Oh, no, they're all horrible. They're all horrible. You'll look at me after and go, "What's wrong with you, man?"
You need help.
You need help, man.
Wimp, give me a chant. Wimp.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I'll
have
give you
fun.
once we're off air. I'll shout it on the way out.
Great, be all bleeps and F's and lines. Have fun tonight. You're on stage at about 9:25,
Yep.
and you're on stage. You were saying earlier on stage at the same time as
The Arctic Monkey.
Arctic Monkeys.
I think most of the time. Yeah.
We'll be there for you, Paolo.
Come on.
We'll be there for you.
That's four.
I'll be spitting at you and throwing my knickers at you. I'll be throwing
Excellent.
Paddy's knickers at you as well, actually.
Excellent.
Sort of thing.
End of.
I need to get.